Hello you guys, welcome to another video. Today we are doing some midweek motivation to just help you get through that middle of the week slump and get you some cleaning and organizing and whatever kind of motivation that you need. So this is a little bit of a power hour, plus at the end I show you guys my grocery haul and some meal ideas in case you're like me and sometimes you kind of get in a slump with the meals that you want to cook for your family. Then I have a bunch of meal ideas and I will list them down below as well if any of them interest you. So we're doing a midweek nap time power hour. So thank you for joining me for this video and let's get going. The first thing I'm going to do is strip the bed so that I can wash our bedding. Yes, I do not have particularly aesthetically pleasing bed sheets right now. It's just not high on the priority list. Eventually I'll probably get some like nice all white ones, but today's not that day. We still got to get these babies clean. So I'm going to throw those into the wash and move on to the kitchen.
Walking away, your words are lost on me.
As you can see, the kitchen's a little bit of a mess. I was able to do a few dishes, maybe about half the dishes while Jax was eating his lunch before nap. I tried to kind of get started and catch up, but I definitely didn't finish, obviously, so we got to tackle this kitchen. I'm going to take that trash out. It's obviously overflowing, put in a new bag, and then just start kind of collecting dirty dishes, trash, putting stuff where it belongs, scraping old food off the get-go, you know? And I also like to kind of pre-treat certain dishes with Dawn Power Wash. I think that is such a good thing to keep in mind so that you can spend the least amount of time scrubbing dishes as you can, especially if you're hand washing like I currently am. I also like to spray down my stovetop when it's dirty with the Dawn Power Wash so that can just sit and work on all those burnt on bits while I'm washing dishes, and then I'll just scrub it later.
It's taking everything not to turn around. Throw it away. See if you'll let go of me when you're not holding me.
We are about to hand wash the rest of these dishes. I have started wearing gloves while I do dishes just because my hands were getting so dried out. And I got an amazing tip from one of you lovely subscribers on my last video to help me with the dishes. So as you guys know, I'm hand washing currently because our dishwasher is broken. I'm just using it as a drying rack. But one of you guys suggested that I get like a big bucket or like a big bowl, the biggest bowl that I have, and fill it with hot soapy water and kind of like let the dishes sit in there and scrub them one by one, putting them into the sink and then rinse them all at once. And then it saves so much time, and I'm sure that it does. So I'm definitely going to be trying that very soon. In the meanwhile, while we are working on getting a new dishwasher. So thank you so much for that tip. That's why I love posting these videos, because you guys also have great ideas and we can just motivate each other. I absolutely love it.
I can see it now. Hey, when I lose, but if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm like, oh shit, I've been doing this a long time. Lost in my head, I don't care, I'm not gonna lose it. I'm not gonna lose this.
While I'm washing these dishes, if you are new to my channel, I would love to introduce myself. My name is Lauren. I am a stay-at-home mom and wife. I have one son and I have one baby on the way. You can't really tell in this video because my shirt's very baggy, but I am pregnant. I just entered my third trimester and I am so excited for baby number 2. I have a lovely husband and 2 dogs, and we all just live together in Wyoming. We recently moved to Wyoming from Texas and we're absolutely loving it. I have this channel that's all about cleaning motivation, mom life, pregnancy vlogs, stuff like that. And then I also have my other channel that is all about self-care. So if you are a mother like me or a parent and you need self-care motivation as well, then go ahead and check out my second channel. I always have it linked down below, as well as my Instagram and my TikTok.
All day, all night, we playing our last fight. Now in hindsight, I don't care, I'm not gonna lose it. sometimes everything was on the line. Didn't wanna be the one who had to say it. No, I can't rewind the time. Promise I'll put down my pride. Don't look back because I mean it when I say it.
So now I'm just going to scrub out the sink with good old Dawn dish soap, give it a good scrub and wipe down. And then I also like to use half water, half vinegar in a spray bottle. I spray down the entire inside of my sink and just let it air dry. It dries really streak free and helps to get rid of odors and germs. And then I just wipe down the outside of any water and soap that might have spilled over. Leaves your stainless steel sparkling clean and smelling very fresh.
But if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it, lose it. I'm gonna lose it. But if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it, lose it. I'm gonna lose this. If I'm gonna lose you.
Then we are moving on to this stovetop that I sprayed earlier with Dawn Power Wash. I have this scrubbing, like handled scrubber from Walmart that is really awesome. It has this little flip side to it that has a plastic scraper. So it's perfect for scrubbing the stovetop because you can scrape off those burnt on bits. And then I just wipe it with a damp cloth, spray it down with the half water, half vinegar, and wipe it again. And that is the stovetop clean. Absolutely love doing it this way. It's the fastest way to get my glass stovetop really clean and shining that I have found. And it gets off those burnt bits as well. Then I'm just going to wipe down the counters with my Miss Meyer's multi-surface spray, and that is the kitchen done. Much better than before, I'll tell you what. Now we are back into the master bedroom. I'm just going to vacuum. I do vacuum my entire house every single day. I say this, I feel like in every video, but I just feel like I have to because I have a toddler and 2 dogs, and we go in and out all day long from the backyard and the dog shed, and there's food crumbs all the time. So I always feel like I just need to vacuum just to stay on top of it. Otherwise, the dog hair really builds up. So I'm just going to take a couple things out of the closet, vacuum in there, put those back, and then vacuum the rest of the master bedroom, and then move on to vacuuming the hard floors. I love this vacuum. It is from Bissell. It's the Bissell Clean View that's black and red. I can link it down below. I love it because it is only $100, and yes, it's not like a handheld whatever like the Dyson ones that are so expensive. This one's like relatively affordable as far as big vacuums go, and while it has a cord, you can still use it on carpet or hardwood floors. So the only thing is that it has a cord, but you can still use it on carpet and hardwood. You just have to adjust the setting, and it takes literally the flip of a switch, and you can vacuum literally anywhere in your whole house. Absolutely love it. And if you have pets, we actually bought a Dyson, and I would vacuum with it, and it didn't even stay charged long enough for me to vacuum my whole house. And on top of that, it would leave so much dog hair behind. So I just feel like Dysons are cool if you just have like yourself, you live in like a small house or an apartment, but it never worked for us. I ended up returning it and just getting this Bissell Clean View, and I have never looked back. I absolutely love it.
You don't even know me like that. Are you pressed for time? Put you in my mind. Come a little closer like that.
I'm also going to vacuum my couch. I just used the little hose attachment, and I do try to do this every day as well because dog hair and food crumbs get on here as well from my son, and the dogs don't get on the couch, but they rub up next to the couch, you know, kind of like on the sides. So I vacuum the sides of the couch as well, and I'm just going to kind of puff up the pillows, fluff those up, get some of the dog hair off, and then I like to also spray my couch down with air freshener. Anything that I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I'll even spray it down with my body sprays because I just like for everything to smell delicious, of course.
Staying up all night, throwing drinks back. Blue eyes, smiling while you're cursing. I admit it's working. You're working. Don't care
Now I'm just going to quick mop. So this is what I always call my quick mop in my videos because I don't actually know what it's called. I think it's called the Easy Quick Mop from O Cedar. So everybody knows the O Cedar Spin Mop, but I also love this O Cedar Quick Mop. It has reusable pads that are microfiber, and then you have a refillable, I guess, liquid dispenser that you can put your favorite cleaner in. You can put anything you want, and it sprays just like a Swiffer does, and then you can just mop super fast your whole house. I absolutely love it. So I do this every single day, vacuum and quick mop, and then once a week I will vacuum and then use my O Cedar Spin Mop to deep clean the floor. That is just what works best for me to keep my house and my floor as clean as possible. So after doing that cleaning, I wanted to look through my fridge and see what I had so that I could make a list of meal ideas, and from there make a list of groceries. So sometimes you kind of get stuck buying the same stuff, or you end up with a lot of the same stuff left over, and it's a really good opportunity to just clean the fridge out, which I did earlier when I was doing dishes, and then look at what you actually have, come up with some ideas where you only have to buy like a couple little things to complete a meal. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm kind of showing you guys what's in my freezer, what's in my fridge, and then I'm going to show you guys all the meal ideas that I came up with and my grocery haul.
'Cause I'm nervous. It's you. It's you. Oh, you. The second I saw you, I'm nervous that it's you. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that it's you. Now we don't wanna go back. Blurring all the lines, been going from. I know that we both should get back. Been losing my mind, like being lost in your. Yeah, your blue eyes on my plans reversing. You know that it's working. You're working.
So you can pause to kind of like screenshot this and get some different dinner ideas, but basically what I did was go through like the meat and the vegetables that I did have, and then I came up with these ideas and then made my list, my grocery list, based off of what I would need to fill out the rest of these meals. So this is about 2 weeks of dinners, and a couple of these make good leftovers, and then whichever ones that have recipes I can link, I will link those down below for you guys for sure, just in case you need some fresh ideas. Here is a decent list. This is like half stuff I do all the time, and then half stuff I like barely ever do, or like this one's totally new to me. So yeah, it's kind of a good mix, and hopefully that helps. So first of all, for groceries, for the chicken fricassee, I just got this whole chicken. It calls for chicken drumsticks and thighs, but I'm just going to cut up this whole chicken and use it that way because I figured it would be just fine. And then I also got some of these chicken apple sausages. We absolutely love these. This is the perfect thing. It's like a one pan meal where I cut these up with potatoes, peppers, those cherry tomatoes that you saw earlier in my fridge, and then I like season it, cover everything in oil, and then put it in the oven on 400 for about 40 minutes. It's absolutely delicious. And then these are just extra. I got chicken gizzards and chicken feet for my dogs. If you want to get them a cheap natural treat, each of these was like $3, and they're awesome for your dogs. Kind of random, but yeah. Then I just got 2 things of bacon for breakfast or to throw on chili or top anything with. Got some chicken nuggets for the baby. Got eggs because we were out. And I also got these big bags of shredded cheese. One is for like taco bowls. Of course, you can add cheese to lots of different recipes. That's for a couple of the different recipes. And also, Jax loves to eat shredded cheese by itself. This was on sale, so I just grabbed this for Nathan for lunch. Got some eggs, of course, because we're always going through eggs. I got some more frozen corn because a lot of the meals that I was planning were going to use up all of the corn, and I like to keep that in the freezer. I got onions, garlic, and bell peppers. Bell peppers are for tacos, the one-pan potatoes and sausage, for chili, for red beans and rice, a lot of different things. So I always like to have peppers on deck. I got a 5-pound bag of potatoes because it makes a really easy side, and I'm using it for obviously sausage and potatoes, the chicken fricassee, all that stuff. I got some walnuts and chocolate chips to make banana bread, and probably some apple bread as well. And then I got these little water enhancers. Those are for Nathan. He loves to put those in his water, especially when he's going to work. And liquid IV also for Nathan for work. He requested a very specific dessert, so I needed cocoa powder for that. He wants me to make these cheesecake brownies, so I'm going to be making those at some point. I got some white vinegar just for cleaning. Nathan's request for frosted mini wheats, snacky snacks, sweet and salty bars for me. Just a really easy on-the-go snack or breakfast. I got some cans of Rotel. I always love to have these in my pantry. I'm going to make tacos with one of them, and then one is just extra. And then I got 6 cans of black beans because I plan on using 3 of them for recipes I already had in mind, like the taco bowls and stuff, and then 3 that I just always keep in my pantry because it makes an easy side. I'm also going to be making chili this week, so one of them is going to be going into those. So yeah, I always like to keep canned and frozen vegetables on deck because it's a super easy side. I got milk for everybody, cream cheese. One is for the chili, one is for those cream cheese brownie bites, or the cheesecake brownie bites. I got cinnamon rolls, just an easy breakfast for us if I'm kind of like running on fumes in the morning. Super easy. Got a ton of bananas because my son goes through bananas like crazy. And then I got a lot of butter because I'm going to use almost an entire package of this strictly for banana bread and apple bread and just different baking. So I got an extra box because I knew I'd pretty much use it up immediately, and the rest is just for regular butter use. And also for these meals that I've listed, this is not the order I plan on cooking them in. I just like to write them into a list, and then I will put this on my fridge so that when I'm so tired and so drained at the end of the day, I can just look at this list like a menu and see what sounds good, and I know that I have the stuff that I need to make this stuff in my pantry already, and just to make whatever sounds good that night. That's what really helps me. I don't particularly love to schedule it out like Monday through Friday we must have this, because I might not want to make it that certain night. It's much easier for me to put it in this list form and just leave it out as kind of a menu for myself, so that I'm not just every night having to stare at my pantry and come up with ideas. At that point, I already have the ideas written down. So hopefully that helps you as well. So the last time you guys saw me was after nap time when I went to go get my Walmart groceries pickup. And since then, we've just been like playing, doing normal stuff that we do. I made dinner. I made the homemade hamburger helper that you might have seen on that list of meals, because I had already cleaned the kitchen and it's just like a one-pot meal. So then when I had to re-clean the kitchen, there's only like 5 dishes. So did those dishes. I also prepped a Crockpot meal for tomorrow. Like I put everything in the Crockpot and then I just put it into the fridge. So first thing in the morning, I just dropped it in the thing and turned it on. And then we ran a bunch of errands. Like Nathan got home from work. We ran a bunch of errands, went to the park. It was such a beautiful day. We stayed there for so long, and Jax is absolutely exhausted. He's about to take a bath and go to bed. And I just wanted to show you guys that I do my best in my cleaning videos to show you guys like realistic life, because when I first became a stay-at-home wife and mother, I really set unrealistic goals for myself, and it basically just sets you up for failure, to feel like crap about yourself every single day. So I don't feel like cleaning anymore. I probably have the time, but I want to spend the next 2 hours before we all go to bed hanging out with my family, as I should. So this is how the playroom looks today. We've got a half-built kitchen, toys everywhere, an empty box, clean laundry, dirty laundry that I separated, haven't washed yet. yeah, it is what it is, you guys. You don't need to do every single thing in a day. You don't have to clean your entire house and have it spotless every single day. If you set unrealistic goals for yourself like that, you're just going to feel like crap all the time, and that's not how you should feel. So the playroom is getting left like this. I'm gonna pop one of those loads into the washer and do like the delay setting so that it doesn't wash the clothes until the morning so they don't get moldy overnight or something. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it, and if you subscribe, I appreciate that too, and you can join me on my journey, and hopefully my videos help to motivate you to clean and also just set realistic goals for yourself and not be disappointed in yourself, because that's what I'm about here. I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.